I think Marvel, they do a better
No,
job.
Marvel is shit. Okay? Let me just stop you there. Marvel is shit at making movies. It's a cringe fest that is only meant to appeal to a younger audience. DC is way, hell lot better than Marvel. Their comic books, let alone, are more darker, more edgier, and just better plot twist, better storylines. DC overall is better than Marvel. I'm sorry. You can't even compare the two on which is better. It's obviously DC. DC overall is better than Marvel. Okay? Because the thing is with DC is that, yes, not every one of their movies is great, but they don't, like, keep using same recycle bits as Marvel. Like, what I'm saying is, Marvel, it's all more of a comedy slash action. DC is just always been more darker, more edgier, more gory. I mean, take Batman for example. You know, he's been around for a long time, since like what, the 30s. Everyone loves Batman. Everyone loves Superman, and everyone loves Green Lantern and Shazam and all these like amazing characters with such great origins. What does Marvel have? A guy with a shield, a guy in an iron suit that no one, gives a crap about. I mean, their characters are just very weak. And when I mean weak, they're not very inspiring. They're just like basic origin, basic powers, abilities. I mean, like, DC just has more to offer with their different, like, multiverses and all that. I mean, each DC movie feels different from the other. They don't make all their movies feel like it's the same movie we're rewatching over and over again. Like, Marvel it's just the same crap that they put out in all their movies, and a lot of family. It's more of a family kind of thing. It's just, Marvel has always been more PG aesthetic, whereas DC has always been more gory and more kind of R-rated in my book. Because the thing is, more teens and more adults come to like DC a lot better than Marvel, whereas Marvel, it's just a bunch of like kids, like 12-year-olds and whatnot. I mean, sure, they might say Spider-Man's great, but how many Spider-Man fucking reboots is there? And you may argue about, well, how many Batman reboots is there? Well, that don't really matter, because most of the Batman movies have been more successful than any of the Spider-Mans. I mean, always crying like a little bitch over his girlfriend dying or something. It's always about a girl dying or something like that. Like, Batman don't cry because Batman ain't no pushover. Batman doesn't need women. He don't need that pussy. All he needs is to do his job and save Gotham from danger and threats. I mean, none of the Marvel characters are relatable. Not one bit. I mean, the only one that they can come close to making pretty good success out of is Punisher. Other than that, Marvel sucks. Look at the new Venom movies. They're trash. They're garbage. It's over-the-top cringe. It's over-the-top jokes. I mean, people don't want to watch a movie that's got all this cringe dialogue in it. All this dry-ass humor. Like Deadpool and whatnot. Who gives a shit about Deadpool? Go make a Deathstroke movie. Go make a movie based on fucking Slade Wilson. Okay? Knowing that, Marvel's not creative at all because they got to steal a lot of DC shit. I mean, DC's the original. DC has better villains, better stories, better heroes, better everything. Marvel don't got shit. Besides a blend of a bunch of fucking woke-ass, lame-ass characters that are uninteresting. Like Miles Morales. Why do you need a black Spider-Man? DC doesn't have none of that shit. DC don't need that shit, because DC's always been more creative than fucking Marvel. And I remember when everybody fucking boo-hooed and cried over Stan Lee's death. Honestly, I didn't care about Stan Lee. I mean, him and Jack Kirby, you know, they did some good stories back in their day, but, like, it's nothing original like DC. DC's always been more original. And just, there's just better plots, and they don't put all this diversity shit in it. And the reason why Marvel does that is because they're owned by a bunch of pussy-ass liberals, which is, you know, Disney. They're a bunch of fucking left-wings, okay? And they try to put all this sensitized bullshit in a superhero movie. Go watch a DC movie. They don't have none of that shit talking about, you know, different sex and talking about, you know, different race and all that crap. Nobody cares about that. This is 2025. You know? And I'm just so glad that times are changing for the better, that we're going to have a better president soon. And the country can finally get back up on its feet, and everyone can go back to, you know, enjoying life once again without hearing about all this left LGBTQ shit that nobody gives a crap about. You know, I'm not homophobic or anything, but when it just comes to Marvel, I feel like that's all they promote is all this left woke bullshit. They're just, that's all they do. And DC keeps all that politics shit out of their movies, all that crap out of their movies, because they just keep it original and they keep it good. But, you know, that's just my opinion. DC's better than Marvel. I don't care what any of you liptards say. I mean, it's your right to have your own opinion. It's my right to have my own opinion. That's all I'm going to say.
Of like the kind of whole structure, so I'm gonna go Marvel there.
Oh wow, movie-wise, I would have to say Marvel. Comic book-wise, DC.
Marvel.
Animated DC.
I would still say DC no matter what. I would still, even the movies, I would still say are more superior than all the Marvel shit. Marvel, like I said, it's just a bunch of recycled PG shit to appeal to like family audience. Screw Marvel.
Live action Marvel.
Why are you doing this to me, man?
Because it's fun.
Oh, it's so fun.
I get such joy.
Out of my pain. Okay, let's say Marvel.
Marvel. I'm so sorry. I appreciate both. I dig with Captain America. I deal with Spider-Man.
I mean, Captain America is just a patriotic soldier with a shield. He's very vanilla in the sense. I mean, he's very plain. The way he's written. The way he's developed. I mean, he don't got shit on Aquaman or the Flash or any of those characters. Because they have far better origin stories than Captain America. I mean, Superman stands for justice, hope, and liberty. To me, I feel like Superman's more of the American spirit than Captain America. I mean, be that as it may, that's just my opinion. And as far as it goes with Spider-Man, nerdy teenager gets bit by a spider, and then all the girls are impressed with his superhero identity, and they're all falling for him and whatnot. And it's just very lame. Shooting webs out of his hands. I mean, I don't really get it, but whatever.
Batman I do appreciate, but Marvel right now has much more to offer.
How does Marvel have much more to offer? How? Every single one of their fucking movies is just all the same. It's recycled bullshit, slapstick, fucking dry ass, woke left humor. Don't make any sense, does it? But anyway, there's my opinion on why I think DC is better than Marvel. So, there you go.